The neck gusset, an often overlooked integral part of a chopper's frame design that allows us a really unique opportunity to create something completely custom and awesome to separate it from the rest. It's also the topic of today's TFS Fast Fab video, a full-length quick fix or modification in less than 5 minutes. Now today we're shooting on location at OSchool Choppers right here in Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get on it. Now first things first, of course, we have to cut the old gusset out of there, and before we did that I took some measurements on it, which while Adam cuts that out of there with a grinder, let's talk about the actual gusset and the measurements I took. So this polygon shape here is the shape of our gusset, and this is basically what we need to come up with, to cut out of there and to create in the same time. So these yellow lines are reference points, and we're going to put those basically inside of a boundary box. And we can get our shapes and angles and everything else like that I measured. And this is basically how we do it. Start with the boundary box in my software. This is Mastercam, and we're going to put up our reference lines that were used for the actual measurement itself. They're shown in yellow. And when I get the graphic of everything up here, you can kind of see this is basically how I drew it out in the exact same way. And of course I like to do like 3D renderings on the parts that I build, so that way customers, clients, all of them, they can take a look at it as I spin it around, shape it, whatnot, and if they want to make any changes they can. Now all of this was cut down for time, of course, because this is a fast fab video, but if you guys want to see more about part renderings, drafting, stuff like that, just drop a comment there in the box below, and if you want to see it, and I'll see what I can do. Now Adam has this all cut out, chopped out, smoothed up. We're going to print off a template and set it up in there. Now, this template is 1:1, so it's the exact same size that it's supposed to be when it's actually cut out on CNC. So we're going to pass it off to Adam. He's the boss on this one. We get the green light on it. Bingo. Let's get to it. Send it off to CNC, and as soon as we get it back, I'm going to do some little minor cleanup on here. Now, after you chop the old gusset out there, some of the old welds and stuff like that is still in there. So if we measured it the exact size, the gusset is technically too big, and that's really what you want, so that you can trim it down and you can fit it in here nice and snug. And basically, as soon as Adam gets it all in there, right about where it fits right, I will make my guest appearance on this video, and you can probably tell I'm the one tackling the welding on this one. So I'm just going to start by giving it a nice little autogenous tack weld, just something to hold it in there, but it still allows it to move a little bit. And I'm going to cross a flat bar between two tubes on 2 different points on each side. So for reference points, take a measurement, and if the measurement is exactly the same on both sides, it's fit correctly and it's centered. And you can see the nice snug fit that we have here. And then we pretty much just get right into welding. Now, welding this, obviously, you need the ultimate strength. I mean, nobody really wants to go, mob it on down the road and have the neck of their bike split off of there. So of course the purpose of the gusset and TIG welding to ensure that it has the ultimate penetration, ultimate strength, all the rest of the stuff, and the uniformity is really nice as well. So, but to challenge myself on this one, it's not really terribly complicated for me to weld one of these up here. So to challenge myself, I decided I wanted to make sure all of the welds went in the exact same direction from start to finish. And that, I had to kind of hang over the frame just a little bit here. I try to make it a little bit more challenging task, or more fun. I like to think that it kind of helps refine my skills. And you can actually see here, I had this little bit of a hiccup in the weld there, positioning my hand. It was just trying to get it to flow smooth, and I was really out of a normal position. But it didn't hurt it at all. But good practice. Either way, here it is, all wrapped up. The welds are all finished up. And, as soon as you take a look at the whole bike, you can see this is going to be a really awesome piece, and pretty much doing that neck gusset is one good way to separate it and make it really stand out there. Something very, very simple. Now, if you want to see more episodes in less than 5 minutes, go ahead and check out this hashtag, TFS Fast Fab. Every single time one of those uploads, you'll find it as long as you know how to search. I want to thank you guys for watching as always. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fabrication Series YouTube channel for more really awesome content. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to OSchool Choppers for letting us use the shop for this video. I'll see you guys on the next episode.